Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we focus on a pivotal moment in the ongoing conflict as Ukraine's precision strike targeted the Crimea Bridge, challenging Russian defenses and creating significant strategic implications. The bridge, a key logistical and symbolic link connecting Crimea to Russia, has long been considered a heavily fortified position. Yet the recent operation has revealed vulnerabilities that Ukraine was able to exploit with remarkable accuracy. The Crimea Bridge serves as the primary route for moving troops, military equipment, and supplies into the peninsula. Disrupting this critical artery impacts Russian operations in the region, complicating the movement of reinforcements and reducing operational efficiency. The strike demonstrated not just military capability, but also strategic understanding of how infrastructure can influence the battlefield. Reports indicate the strike was highly precise, focusing on structural components of the bridge while minimizing damage to surrounding civilian areas. The operation reflects months of planning, intelligence gathering, and reconnaissance. Satellite imagery, drones, and other surveillance methods likely contributed to a detailed assessment of vulnerabilities, allowing Ukrainian forces to target the bridge effectively. The immediate effect was dramatic. Portions of the bridge were damaged, halting traffic and forcing Russian forces to adjust their logistical strategies. Footage released afterward shows damaged roadways and structural supports, highlighting the seriousness of the disruption. For Russian troops relying on this route, the strike created immediate operational challenges. Strategically, the strike sends a powerful message. It shows Ukraine can strike deep within contested territories and reach targets previously thought secure. This undermines Russian confidence in the security of their occupied infrastructure and demonstrates that precision strikes can have a significant tactical and psychological impact. The strike likely employed a combination of drones, precision, guided munitions, and long-range artillery. By coordinating multiple methods, Ukrainian forces increased their chances of success, while making it difficult for Russian defenses to respond effectively. This approach reflects the integration of modern technology with military strategy, allowing smaller forces to achieve outsized effects against fortified positions. The bridge holds symbolic importance as well. It represents Russian claims over Crimea and serves as a physical demonstration of control. By striking it, Ukraine not only disrupts military logistics, but also challenges the narrative of permanent occupation promoted by Moscow. The psychological effect on both Russian troops and leadership is significant, reinforcing Ukraine's resilience and capability. International reactions have been varied. Many analysts highlight the precision nature of the strike as a sign of Ukraine's growing military sophistication. The ability to target key infrastructure accurately without widespread collateral damage is notable and influences global perceptions of the conflict. Allies view this as evidence of effective strategy, while Russia faces increased scrutiny and pressure to improve defenses. Russia's immediate response included condemnation in the media and accelerated repair operations. Security around the bridge has been reinforced, patrols intensified, and engineering units mobilized to restore functionality. Despite these measures, the strike exposed weaknesses that could affect future operational planning and force deployment. The logistical consequences extend beyond military operations. The bridge is vital for civilian transportation and commercial trade, so the disruption has broader economic effects. Alternative routes are less efficient, slowing the movement of goods and supplies. For Ukraine, these disruptions present opportunities to apply additional pressure and exploit weaknesses in Russian logistics. This operation highlights the evolution of modern warfare. Precision strikes on infrastructure now serve as strategic tools rather than mere acts of sabotage. By combining intelligence, technology, and careful execution, Ukraine achieved significant outcomes without large-scale troop deployments. The operation underscores the importance of planning, timing, and the integration of multiple attack methods. Intelligence played a crucial role. Knowledge of structural weaknesses, troop movements, and defensive layouts allowed Ukrainian forces to strike with high accuracy. Human intelligence, electronic surveillance, and open-source information likely contributed to the planning process. This capability signals a significant advancement in Ukraine's operational planning and military sophistication. The strike has tactical and psychological implications. Operationally, it slows Russian movements and reduces the efficiency of reinforcements and supply chains. Psychologically, it challenges the perception of security and control, influencing morale on both sides. Ukrainian forces gain confidence, while Russian troops are faced with the reality that key positions are vulnerable. The event also demonstrates how strategic targets can influence broader conflict dynamics. By damaging a key logistical hub, Ukraine forces Russia to divert resources to protect other critical infrastructure. This redistribution of forces can weaken positions elsewhere, creating opportunities for Ukraine to gain tactical advantages in other contested areas. Public perception plays a significant role. For Ukraine, the strike boosts national morale and showcases military ingenuity. Internationally, the operation is seen as a demonstration of effective modern warfare, highlighting the use of intelligence and technology to achieve precise results. For Russia, the attack raises questions about infrastructure security and defensive readiness. Follow-up operations may be planned using the lessons learned from this strike. The success at the Crimea Bridge sets a precedent, showing that Ukraine can target critical infrastructure with precision and minimal collateral damage. Future strikes may follow similar patterns, focusing on high-impact targets to disrupt Russian operations further. The geopolitical implications are considerable. Allies of Ukraine may see the strike as evidence of effective military planning, potentially increasing support, aid, and intelligence sharing. For Russia, the operation exposes vulnerabilities that may lead to changes in defensive strategy, increased fortifications, or redeployment of forces to protect other assets. Economic and civilian considerations are intertwined with military strategy. The bridge supports not only military logistics, but also commerce and civilian mobility. While the strike targeted structural elements, temporary disruptions inevitably affect trade and transportation. Ukraine's precision approach demonstrates an awareness of these factors, balancing operational goals with minimizing civilian disruption. The technological component was critical. Precision, guided weapons and drones allow Ukraine to conduct high-impact strikes without committing large numbers of troops. This reflects a modern understanding of asymmetric warfare, where smaller forces can achieve significant effects using advanced tools and careful planning. Defending forces must constantly adapt to these new threats, highlighting the evolving nature of modern conflict. Lessons from the operation are already influencing strategic thinking. Commanders on both sides will reassess vulnerabilities, improve defensive measures, and refine operational planning. The strike serves as a case study in combining intelligence, technology, and precision tactics to achieve meaningful results, illustrating the potential of small-scale operations to influence larger conflict outcomes. Morale effects are critical. Ukrainian forces gain confidence in their ability to conduct high-precision operations, while Russian troops face the reality of exposed vulnerabilities. Psychological impact is often as important as physical damage, shaping decision-making, readiness, and broader strategic calculations on both sides. Repair and reconstruction efforts will be challenging. Damaged sections require engineering assessment, replacement of structural elements, and reinforcement to prevent future strikes. These operations are time-consuming and resource-intensive, emphasizing the strategic importance of targeting infrastructure in conflict zones. Media coverage amplifies the strike's significance. Reports highlight the sophistication and planning behind the operation, influencing public opinion and international perception. The strike is framed as an example of Ukraine's growing military capabilities, contributing to both national pride and international awareness of the conflict's dynamics. Russia's strategic calculus is now under pressure. Protecting critical infrastructure becomes a higher priority, diverting resources from other operations. The strike demonstrates that even heavily fortified positions can be compromised, requiring a comprehensive reassessment of defensive strategies, intelligence gathering, and rapid response capabilities. The Crimea Bridge strike underscores that no asset is invulnerable in modern warfare. Well-executed precision strikes challenge assumptions of security and control. For Ukraine, the operation confirms growing operational capability and strategic understanding, while sending a strong signal to allies and adversaries about their ability to influence the battlefield decisively. Long-term, the strike is likely to affect operational planning, defense priorities, and international perspectives. Both sides will adapt, improving security, refining tactics, and assessing the strategic value of infrastructure targets. The operation highlights the interplay between technology, intelligence, and tactical execution in shaping conflict outcomes. Timing and coordination were crucial. Conducting such a strike requires precise synchronization of reconnaissance, targeting, and execution. The effectiveness of this operation demonstrates Ukraine's ability to conduct complex missions with minimal error, reflecting maturity in both tactical and strategic planning. Humanitarian considerations remain central. The precision of the strike minimized civilian impact, demonstrating awareness of ethical and political factors. Avoiding unnecessary harm maintains international support and reinforces Ukraine's commitment to conducting operations responsibly. In the aftermath, repair, security, and strategic recalculation dominate Russian efforts. Ukraine benefits from tangible disruptions, psychological advantages, and a demonstration of military competence. The strike's effects extend beyond the immediate damage, influencing planning, perception, and operational flexibility. Ukraine's precision strike on the Crimea Bridge marks a turning point in the conflict. It highlights the importance of intelligence, technology, and planning in modern warfare. The operation disrupted Russian logistics, challenged perceptions of control, and demonstrated Ukraine's growing capability to conduct impactful missions. The strike is a testament to strategic foresight, operational skill, and the evolving nature of contemporary conflicts, signaling that Ukraine can achieve decisive outcomes through careful, precise, and well-coordinated military action.